Alright, first thing off, I just want to say two things here. First, there's absolutely going to be spoilers for Chaos Theory, so just warning you there so you don't just wander into this video seeing if it's good or not. Don't want any spoilers, there's going to be some in here, so be prepared for that. And two, this is just going to be me absolutely yapping about how much I loved this show, how much I enjoyed this show, so it's not going to be anything crazy, like no like storyline speculation or anything, so I just want to warn you there. But yeah, with all that out of the way, man, Chaos Theory was just so awesome. It was so cool seeing Darius and all the gang back together again. This storyline with the Nublar 6 continuing was just awesome. It was amazing. It was cool. I just loved the entire character interactions between all of them, especially between Darius and Kenji, because they left on bad terms after Brooklyn died. I mean, not really died, but she died. So Kenji blames Darius for her death, and Darius even blames himself a little bit too. And all those scenes with them slowly regaining that brotherhood that they had in Camp Cretaceous was just awesome. And it was cool seeing Yaz's PTSD going away, kind of. Not really, but I mean, I'm sure she's always going to be scared of the dinosaurs and she's always going to have some level of PTSD. And there was like that little dinosaur-free island, which was pretty cool. I mean, it wasn't dinosaur-free for that long, but I think it was still kind of a cool idea, because like you would assume that something like that would happen to where people would be just traumatized from these dinosaur attacks, so they would want to seek refuge somewhere. And it was really cool seeing Ben being an absolute Chad in this series, because he is absolutely built. Like, the way they reveal Ben is like how they would usually reveal like a large dinosaur. Like, it was like panning up and like, look at the glory of Ben. And it was really cool seeing Sammy kind of learn how to fight, so that was cool. Kenji learned how to do rock climbing, so he was really skilled with being agile and stealthy, so that was awesome to see. I also think Brooklyn's fake out death was pretty well done. And I know it's like, well, they should have just kept her dead, like Jurassic Suicide Edge, even though there's a pool of blood and a kid's show on the ground there. Like, you're just gonna ignore that while saying that. But yeah, maybe you should have kept Brooklyn dead. But let's let Universal and DreamWorks cook with this one. Let's see what happens with the future storyline with Brooklyn. Let's see what happens before we criticize it. But yeah, I thought that fake out death was really well done, especially when you see it through the POV of the Fish and Wildlife driver when he was hiding behind the tree, and then you just see her getting chased by the Allosaurus, which I'm pretty sure that's the Allosaurus from Battle of Big Rock. Like, I'm like 100% sure that's the same one. But yeah, no, that fake out death was extremely well done. Like, while he's hiding behind the tree, you hear her screaming, and then a chomp, and it cuts off, and it's like, what? Like, it was just super shocking. It was crazy. Because at that point, we really thought Brooklyn was dead. Like, at that point, I really thought, like, damn, Brooklyn is dead. I mean, we ended up realizing that that's her arm. Like, the pool of blood is her arm that got eaten by the Allosaurus. But still, I thought that moment was really cool. And I absolutely love the way they transitions these characters into adulthood without it being off, without it seeming off. They all seemed like those characters. They all seemed like Darius seemed like Darius, and Kenji was still Kenji, Ben was Ben. Like, everyone was just the same. Like, not the same exactly, because obviously they all had their own problems and everything they worked through the show. But for most of it, you could tell, like, yeah, no, this is Darius. Like, that is 100% Kenji right there. Like, the mannerisms and everything, they didn't mess it up. It was good. And I was really worried about that, because I absolutely love these characters. Now, I know Kenji's voice actor is different, and so is Brooklyn's, but honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, Kenji's a lot more on the side if you can definitely tell the difference between the two. But Brooklyn, she sounds very similar to Jenna Ortega, so I didn't have any problems with that. And I absolutely love the dinosaur stuff that we got in this show. Like, all the Atrociraptor attacks were intense, and it's just really awesome how they really showcased how dangerous and cool the Atrociraptors really are, because they were really sidelined in Dominion, and I was kind of sad to see, because they're really cool. So I'm very glad that they really have the Atrociraptors shine here. And one scene I especially loved a lot was the Nasutoceratops scene at the gas station, because it was really cool to see dinosaurs being dangerous without being aggressive. Like, just their existence alone is just dangerous to us because how big and frightening these dinosaurs are. Even though the Nasutoceratops did nothing wrong and it really is just a beautiful creature, I mean, it got its horn stuck in the gas station, and really Ben and Darius saved everyone from blowing up. But that was the stuff I was expecting from Dominion. Like, all the Atrociraptor attacks taking place in places that are familiar to us on our world outside the islands. And as good as the islands are, in these secluded areas where the dinosaurs are, like the Biosyn Valley, we just really wanted to see dinosaurs attacking people in houses, in neighborhoods, small towns. Like, this kind of stuff stuff we wanted to see in Dominion, and we're finally getting it in Chaos Theory, and I love it for that. It's just so amazing. And of course, the final fight was really cool. We finally got the Suchomimus in the Jurassic universe, which is crazy because people wanted that for so long, and it's so cool to see it. And having Big Edie come into play was just so awesome. I never thought we were gonna see Big Edie again, so it's really cool that she showed up in the show. And man, when she came out of that cage and then she knocked down the barrels and the explosion happened, that was just so awesome, man. I had actual chills. That was just so cool. And of course, Bumpy, the goat, she came back. She's in this show, and it's glorious. And that scene where Ben meets up with Bumpy again is just so beautiful, just adorable. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Like, I know Jurassic's supposed to be scary and all that, and dark, and when it is that, it's amazing. But there are these moments with these dinosaurs that are just nice. Like when they first see the Brachiosauruses, and when Alan Grant, Lex, and Tim were in the trees, and you hear the Brachiosauruses in the distance. Those are also Jurassic moments as well, and Chaos Theory and Camp Cretaceous really captures that a lot with these dinosaurs. But yeah, no, I absolutely love this show. I'll definitely do some kind of storyline video on this, and I have so many different video ideas about this show, and there's going to be a lot more uploads coming from the dinosaur enthusiasts, so just get ready for that. And I think that's all the yapping I have to do. I'm sorry because my upload schedule has been pretty bad, so I'm sorry for this video kind of just being a whole just praising Chaos Theory session. And there's definitely some things I left out. It's just on top of my head. I just wanted to really just express how much I really love this show, and it was just awesome. Before I go, I just want to say one thing. That final fight, as awesome as it is, I think the Allosaurus 100% should have died. And I get it. You want to keep the Atrociraptors alive because supposedly this takes place before Dominion, like slightly, like very, very slightly before Dominion. So they need to be alive for that. But I feel like the Allosaurus should have 100% died to Big Edie. I think it was kind of weak that the Allosaurus got right back up after Big Edie demolished it. But besides that, it was all awesome. It was all amazing, and the show is fantastic, and I'm done yapping now. So, well, no more yapping. I'm gonna go. You guys take it easy. Thanks for all the views and all that, all the support. You guys are great. Because I'm just some guy talking about dinosaurs, and you guys just watch it for some reason, and it's awesome. I love Camp Cretaceous. I love Jurassic. I love these characters, and this show was awesome.